We have neighbors. Look there. Isn't this cool? Good morning, Thursday morning. I think it's the 3rd or the 4th of May. It doesn't matter. Right, we got up at 5:30 this morning. It's now 7:45. We are ready to depart. Caravan is packed, hooked. Let me show you. Vehicle has been idling for 10-15 minutes to warm up. It was quite cold. You see any paper here? Do you see any human garbage? Look at the camp. Take a lesson from this. Take your stuff with your garbage. The human being has become a problem to the world, to earth. I've been in countries, I've been in places. Every day, every week, every month, it's getting more and more dirtier. Every day, every week, every month, it's getting more and more dirtier. Well, we have a long way ahead of us, but a little bit more about that later. And this is how we start our day, with a prayer.
Onze Vader wat in die hemel is, laat U naam.
While we're in the car, double checking, this is the reverse camera. That is the camera behind the Caravan. Let me see if the camera looking at the Caravan. Yeah, everything is good. All systems go. Right, we are on the top of Wapatsberg Pass. Wow, this was a long pass. Elevation is 1,766 meter above sea level, and we started at 1,200, so we climbed 500 meters in 7 kilometers. At this pass, 7 kilometers was 3rd gear, and my fuel consumption, oh shit, but what, it's part of the fun. Look at this beautiful Karoo in front of us. Amazing, amazing scene. And there's the road. Climbing up that mountain range. Uh-oh. Fuel consumption. And this is the Nordeus Bergpas. Not Nordeus Pass, but Nordeus Bergpas. 10 o'clock. And we're about to turn to leave the asphalt onto a gravel road towards New Bethesda with 3 mountain passes, but the road is closed. I wonder why. So alright, alternative road. We'll stay on the asphalt, see if we can find another gravel road leading to our direction of our overnight stop. I was in 5th gear, now I'm in 4th gear, slowing down, getting my speed below 70 kilometers an hour. With this heavy load and this heavy vehicle, be careful. Safety, safety. is always a priority. Never forget it. Be careful. Safety is always a priority. Never forget it. Look at this beautiful Karoo. Right, now I'm gonna go to 5th and then 6th. We are 10 kilometers away from the town called Graf Reinet. Now Graf Reinet is a beautiful Karoo town. One of the main hubs in the Karoo Valley of Distillation. Beautiful area, beautiful. High cliffs, very high mountains. Once you're on the top of the mountain, you can see for hundreds of kilometers. Most probably not hundreds, but a beautiful area. And then the city itself, historical buildings. Really a beautiful town. Doing Graf Reinet is fill up with fuel. Looking at my fuel, I most probably will need about 80 liters. Tanks is not half yet. I've got 2 tanks. Oops, I forgot to mention a national park here in Graf Reinet, which is called Kam de Boer. I do not know what it means. Now we've turned into Church Street, the main street. And this is the magistrate office. And look at this beautiful old houses here, huh? Really a lot of history, long history in the Karoo. Right, since our last fill up, it's 629.3 kilometer. Let's see what's the fuel doing. No cheating. 630 kilometer. Now we are reaching 63 liters, 10 liters per 100 kilometer. Oh shit. Look there, it's still running. Oh, I can't look at this. I'm a retiree. Oh shit, and it's still running. That's the difficult mountainous terrain. Yeah, excuses, huh? That looks good. Thank you very much. Bye, donkey. And that's the liters, 108.8 liters on 630 kilometer. That is fun. I told you so. I was complaining for 3 days about these mountains and my fuel consumption. Well, it is 5.8 kilometer per liter or 17 liters per 100 kilometer. Ouch! And I'm retired. Look at this beautiful church here in Graf Reinet. And this is one of the cornerstones and a very, very famous building, a church here in Graf Reinet. Beautiful, isn't it? Well, this is now the Karoo. We've passed through Graf Reinet on our way to Aberdeen. But in any case, I'm still in shock about the fuel consumption. It's my fuel consumption was as bad as a Ford Ranger and a Hilux and a Land Cruiser. No, a Land Cruiser is even worse. But in any case, my Mazda is doing well. This is Aberdeen, and this is the capital of the Angora goat. Man, a beautiful animal. And a lot of rich farmers around here, but the town has totally collapsed. Like all small towns in the countryside in South Africa. All small towns has collapsed. Really, the poverty, if you want to see poverty, you take a road trip and you go through these small little towns. It's unbelievable. Doesn't matter where in the world or which area of South Africa you want to travel. It is shocking. It is shocking. Many years ago, this used to be hubs for the Karoo farmers, their families, their children schooling. Today, nothing left. Nothing. And this church right in front of us, in the center of town, I have to be corrected, but it's either the highest church tower in Africa or in the southern hemisphere. This is a beautiful building. I was again thinking, I'm sure that fuel gauge there in Graf Reinet was not properly calibrated. I am sure. I think they cheated me. Yes, that's the reason why I'm running at 17.1 liters per 100 kilometer. That pump. They cheated me. Look at this Karoo road. Let me be honest. This is very high on my bucket list. To do these roads and the Eastern Mountain on my motorbike. The Eastern Cape and all these roads on my motorcycle. This is a bucket list. Now this is what happened to you if you travel alone in this part of the world. So be careful. Nou ek is nou jammer. I'm now very sorry to our English people, but this Afrikaans saying here is 'n moerse welkom aan al my customers. In nice English it means one hell of a welcome to all our customers. And this is a farm stall here next to the road. We stopped for stretching legs. Unbelievable. Dis the groot kraai en klein kraai. Beautiful horse, huh? Little pony. And the ram. Now first let me show you the donkey. And let me show you that goat there at the back. What's it, cow? Are you taking a bath? Huh? Are you taking a bath? No, you can't bite my lens. That's it. Go for it, man. Go for it. Go for it. Here between the two mountains is a dam wall. It was built, I do not know how many years ago, 40 years ago. In my whole life I have never ever seen any water in this dam. Never. And there's the dam wall in front of us. You'll see it now anytime, any minute now. Beervlei Dam. Now there's no English for that. Never ever a drop of water in it. Now who told you that the Karoo is a boring place? This is most beautiful. But my fuel consumption, hey nah. It's 3 p.m. and it's 109 kilometers left to our overnight stop, and it will only be one night stop because tomorrow is heading for Cape Town. Yeah, it's been a long day. We started at 8 o'clock this morning, and the going is normal, with towing a caravan and stop here and stop there and look at this and look at that. In any case, we will now, in 30 kilometers, we will enter a small little village. Well, it's a town called the Rust, and from the Rust, no, I'm not going to tell you, not now. 3:15, 3:15, and we are now about to enter the little village of the Rust. Look at the video footage from the caravan. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. And this is the town of the Rust. It is 20 minutes to 4 and everything is closed. We arrived here at this restaurant, coffee shop and a restaurant, just as they were closing. And they decided to help us. Look there. There's Madam drinking something. Been longing for, what is that, a Milo? A Milo the whole day already. Cheers. Now this is the owner, this big guy. He's the owner that opened the shop again when we stopped here. And look what we have here. Let's start with mine. A curry lamb pie and chips. Your guys overseas, this is chips. This is not French fries. Look at my wife, and that is a toasted bacon, egg and cheese with buffalo and rhino. Young ostrich. And as you can see, they've been fed now recently. Eating there something. Right, here's the secret. Another secret for the day. We will now drive through Meiringspoort. Now Meiring is a surname. Poort means a gorge or a valley through the mountain. It's a pass, but it's not a pass crossing the mountain. It's a pass going through the mountain. And here's a river. This pass or this road is crossing that river 25 times. I took a picture of the names of all these crossings. Look at it here. Here's all the crossings of this road in Meiringspoort. What I want to tell you about is the Swartberg Pass. Now in English, to translate it directly would be Swart is black, Berg is mountain, pass of course. So it's the Black Mountain Pass. Swartberg Pass. Gravel road. But beautiful, magnificent. Travel the Swartberg Pass. That's something to look forward. No trailers, only adventure bikes, vehicles, strong vehicles of course, huh? Front wheel drive, these small little front wheel drives, battle. If you don't maintain momentum, you're in trouble. Any case, the next video will be from entering Prince Albert. Look at the colors of these rocks. Looks like a sulfur color, this whole mountain. This is a Thursday evening and this is our campsite. Now let me walk there and I show you. We have neighbors. Look there. Isn't this cool? A beautiful campsite.